So before we head out, for continuity's sake again, I took all 6 of my points and just threw them all in Trojan Sky Shards. I'm going to worry about getting to the higher abilities later on, but I want the Sky Shards pretty powerful right now. And I've equipped a few things and thrown a few components on. So mutated scales are a good chunk of health for flat health and percent health, and I put them both on my shoulders and my leg armor. I grabbed a Mark of the Traveler, mostly for the movement speed, and threw it on my boots. And I ended up equipping the Dementia I had in my inventory. And we are only like a little under half level away from being able to use the Nether Crown. I also picked up the quest from Kasparov to gather dynamite. So once we get a third stick of dynamite, we can come back and turn that quest in. But first and foremost, we have to get through here. So yeah, the old coastal bridge is destroyed. You need to find another way to Smuggler's Pass. And that other way is through a place called the Arcavian Undercity. Okay, that's where that desecrated shrine is then. So we are going to... I actually haven't been in normal / veteran in a while. So a couple things are a little like, especially in this area, it's actually really new to me, even just finding out where this desecrated shrine is. So now that we've gotten Trojan Sky Shards built up a little bit, they're going to hit a lot more reliably. Because part of what happens with Trojan Sky Shards is every level up will give you an increased radius on each of the little meteors within the 4-meter radius. So when we drop them down, they'll actually like sort of touch each other as we get them built up more and more, making them more reliable. So we'll talk to Balvaruk here, who's from the Order of Death's Vigil, and he'll give us a task to go and hunt down 3 personages called the Oligarchs. The Oligarchs of Old Arcavia are a side quest for taking down sort of the spirits of these old tyrants. That chest right there can actually be really good sometimes. So, where in the hell is that shrine? Oh, it's right there. Okay. Oh, so they put it right next... They put it up here. Okay. Makes sense to me. The equivalent place in the older versions of Grim Dawn, there's like this little side square area in the old Arcavia ruins on the surface where there was like a fairly good chest. Reliably good treasure chest that was right there. And this is sort of the equivalent area of it now. So that's where that shrine was put. Because there was a shrine in Twin Falls as well. It was just out in the open. So now it's up here, I guess. So Frost Revenants, you, predictably enough, cannot freeze. And since we're actually fighting Undead proper in mass now, I can point out the types of Undead. So you got Skeletal Warlocks, Skeletal Priests, are pretty much the most annoying ones. Skeletal Warlocks get Warlock abilities that they can hit you with. Specifically, a Sigil of Consumption is what they can throw down. And they have, I believe it's Curse of Frailty, just straight up Curse of Frailty, that they can hit you with. The Skeletal Priests can heal Undead. which is all sorts of like what and broken. So yeah, these guys, skeletal priests. I usually target them down first. For the revenants, there are 3 types: the storm revenants, which is what I'm fighting now, flame revenants, and frost revenants, one for each elemental type. Frost revenants have like a freeze bolt that they can shoot at you. The flame revenants get a burning aura, and the frost or storm revenants can get a they have this lightning bolt that just deals a chunk of damage to you. Of the 3, the frost revenants are the worst, obviously, because they can freeze you. And I'd say the storm revenants are the second worst because they can actually take a large portion of your health away from you. Where am I going here? Right here. We've already encountered all of the ghosts, the apparitions. There are human nobles, 2 types of them, I think there are. Or 3 types. They're all human nobles. Some with a crossbow, some with like dual wielding that can do a shadow strike to you. He's a flame revenant. Man, I should probably get the empowered lightning nova. Actually, lightning nova is now like really underdamaged. But anyways, I digress. The ones with the crossbows that can throw phantasmal blades, the ones with dual wielding that can do a shadow strike, and then there's a sword and board variant. Oh, and I think there's a 2-hander variant, and then there's just normal apparitions. And then for the rest of the skeletons, there's Deathbolt archers, which are my favorite. Not. Deathbolt archers throw out, they're like these, I don't know if they're percent life total shots, or if they just deal a lot of vitality damage to you, but they have these really painful arrows they can shoot out, and they have a little aura that, I think it's cold. I never actually looked into the actual details of the aura, but I think it's like a cold vitality aura that adds that to the damages of all of the surrounding enemies. But they're kind of a priority when they pop up. Then they're just normal skeleton warriors and skeletal archers. Skeletal warriors have a sword and axe-y type thing going on. Or just a sword. The archers shoot crossbow bolts, which used to have the most annoying sound effect in the world when there were a ton of them and they were shooting through walls at you. So glad they changed that. Yeah, Haunted Champions are the sword and board guys. God damn it. I was kind of hoping to go to the lower level first before I come over to this place. Because the lower level will spit you out right here, and if you get like a good formation of this place, you can actually run through the Undercity level 2 and Undercity level 1 sort of in a nice flow. And you kind of save this oligarch for last. But I guess we're not doing that. I don't know that he has anything worth nullifying, but we're going to do it anyways. Yeah, Nomo's dead. Dread. I said dread, not dead. And right behind him is a sarcophagus. And sarcophaguses tend to drop, just disgorge loot, including a lot of components. come on. Got the worst friggin' formation here. So I'm just gonna go in here and pick up the waypoint. This is the complete other side of the first level. So talk to this ghost, and they'll ask you to go kill a harpy. And the reward for this quest is an attribute point. So you actually get 87 attribute points in total. 84 from leveling, 3 from this. Sort of like how you get 3 bonus skill points out of the Kasparov quest. So we have to go... We have to take the really, really long way around to get to the stairs. The really, 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 really long way. Because we got stuff blocking us right there. So I'm just gonna run on through. The ghosts can follow me if they want. Okay, so in this place there's gonna be some lecterns that you can click on. And they're gonna give you access to a quest. They're gonna be all over both floors. Are you kidding me with this? Okay. I'm like, okay, where the heck do I go? And I go right here. It just looked like it was blocked off there as well. So when you complete this quest, you'll be given a blueprint. And I just do not care about fighting any of these skeletons right now. We're just beelining for level 2 and gonna do our leveling up. Yeah. We're gonna max out Trojans and then do another thing. And that makes us 24. So we are totally putting that on. Wasn't lucky enough to get the ectoplasm in there. So yeah, the Nether Crown is a great Arcanist thing early on to have. Because it's +1 to all Arcana skills, and it's both Aether and Elemental resistance, or damage, and energy regen. And it's gonna be on our head for a really long time. So our second oligarch is right here, Laudos Varga. She does that. And that's what makes her dangerous, is that. Because of the way those things drop, though, you can almost... Move out of my way, please. Man, we really did take a hit to our energy regen. To the point where it turned off Myvan's sphere on us. Oh, right. I'm not regenning poorly. She has energy burn. I forgot about that. Mostly because I never have to deal with it later on. Owie. So every time she hits us, pretty much, or we lose energy. That's right. Like, why is my energy regen so bad? It's not that bad. Oh, it's because of that nonsense. But we got her. We got her. Him, her. It's really, really hard to gender that ghost. Should be enemies right here. Guess not. Weird. Running on through. Cool, cool things holding up. Cool statues holding up the bridge there. There's cool things in this place all around. I could go on and on about how cool the tile work is in this place. It's a great, great upgrade to old Arcavia here. So the third and final oligarch is right here. Ravina Kerr. She's definitely a she. And she is definitely a cold user. She's sort of a super crossbow human noble. Can't wait till I get Myvan Sphere built up and I get the ability to sort of run around like crazy. So you may be thinking, oh, we did the 3 oligarchs. Is there more to do? Yes, there is. There's one more. Come on. Are we doing that now? Okay, there's one more unique in this place that we gotta kill. And there's a devotion shrine in this place. Don't be a monstrosity, don't be a monstrosity. Okay, good. You know what? Screw it. We'll just run right in. So in this room, we run over to this corner, and no ghosts. No ghosts. Ghost spawn here? Yes. So this is Kilrian the Tainted Soul, and Kilrian is a heavily vitality damaged based guy. Vitality fire damage pretty much has 2 damage types, and he throws down that ring. He has that, like, AoE thing. He'll put an aura on himself, and he has a really difficult to deal with, and I don't know if we're going to actually see it. That. No. Yeah. No. He actually has this straightforward shooting projectile that hits really hard. Like, all of his stuff actually hits really hard because it's a damage type we aren't used to fighting. So we're generally going to be running around more than anything here. And I do, like, especially with an early character, tend to fight him in a sort of, like, hit and run, don't be in one spot the entire time way. One, because his attacks do hurt. Like, they hurt at all difficulty levels, pretty much. And two, he's really slow and easily manipulatable. So you may notice, I'm sort of running back and forth in a U right here. That's because, like, you can easily keep him in a place where he can't hit you that often. Or at least hit you to the point where he'll, like, instantly kill you. But you can get to him. and he's done. He also had his Skullbreaker, and that's his infrequent drop, which makes him kind of almost a little bit worth farming. So here's our devotion shrine, but I'm going to run up here and grab this chest first. Have room for that? I do. Grab the chipped claws. Chipped claws are always useful. So here's our devotion shrine, and we need a chilled steel for that, which I'm going to run back to town and grab. But that covers Twin Falls Old Arcavia. Thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys next time.